Any new orders for me? You know me.
Oh, does he have that?
Which one?
June, Mama's giving me like a little
Probably not.
storage bench shit. So it's probably not opening your power, so she'll bring it to me.
Would it fit in my car?
I don't know. Probably.
This ain't auto. This is auto. Make you a spike? I used to make you goddamn spiky. Abby. I can make some game. Abby saying woke stuff? Yeah. Okay. I'm done with this.
Always a pleasure, Captain.
Found something for you.
Dios. Can you relax? Relax.
Hello. Any vacancies on your crew? I think you'll agree my rate is fair. Thanks. I'm on my way.
Yo, you're about to go in the room.
Yes? I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings? Trust me, you'd be getting a bargain. Great. I'm heading there now.
Okay. Hello. I'm looking for work. You hiring? I think you'll agree my rate is fair. What's my assignment? Heading there now. Everything's 5 by 5. Goodbye.
Pardon.
No, 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 no. No, I didn't. No, no, really good. I don't want to sleep it.
Hey,
Oh, no. I'm not going to
yes? What?
Hey, you. Oh my god.
Is there extra water there?
Uh-huh.
Is there extra water fighting?
Diaz, hand me that water over there. It's behind Daddy's pants. No, never looking. Over there.
Never.
10 hours? I think it.
Howdy.
I gotta be hold on. I got it, Batman. Hold on.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Howdy.
Yeah, so I keep Daddy told you about the passing away stuff. Didn't he?
Are you watching that? Then why are you talking like that? Because soon, no. Soon, you're not going to have your tablet no more. Do you hear me? You don't watch nothing. Only watch cartoons, Dios. And I'm not talking about that other weird stuff. If it's not Garfield or anything like Garfield, do not watch it no more. Only watch Garfield from now on. Only watch Garfield. Do you hear me? None of that scary Sonic stuff. Not that blue thing. None of that. Only Garfield.
Carl, what are you doing over there?
I'm happy to help you carry some things, Captain.
Hey, Ruth.
You wash your hands. When you go pee and poop, you wash your hands. Dios.
Good to see you. I have some room in my bag.
Roy, don't throw it in.
Give me. Give me, boy.
Yeah, finish it. Damn. Wait a minute, you get all the pieces. Do not eat all of them.
I don't know your boyfriend is that.
You. No, he doesn't.
Yes, he did. Daddy, you want to eat that one? It's okay? You want to kill? What do you know? Oh, it's nice.
To my office, to the building, to my area, you are immediately X'd out. You're not allowed on the property. So, there's a lot of people I like that this applies to.
Hold on, baby.
If you do any of that bullshit, it's over. It's 100% over. So, take it for what it is. I don't appreciate that. If you got a problem with somebody, you can go meet up with them in the Walmart parking lot, whatever. But please do not think that you're going to bring that kind of bullshit around my spot and not get immediately expelled, suspended, etc.
Meeting is officially being prosecuted by the state of California. I did think the feds were going to pick it up because it was taking so long to make arrests. Remember, this happened in December of 2024, and here we are in May of 2025, and it's just getting 2026, and it's just getting prosecuted. Now, after Tremaine Williams, aka the fake loose cannon, was arrested in early 2025, I figured, okay, they're going to lump whatever happened at that parking lot at No Jumper in with his Fed charges, but apparently not. This is being prosecuted by the state of California. Arrests were made by Burbank PD, and the first defendant was in court on May 14th. That's Alfred Walker, and I'm going to do a video on the Street TV platform that's going to give you all the details.
Definitely a lot more affordable, so it's been quite a good surprise for me, honestly. I've seen eggs other places and it's like $11, so I always like to check first in case they're broken. I always go through and break one. And then lastly, I always get one pack of chicken thighs. Oh wow.
By the door.
Great. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Use that with some chicken and make some fajitas or something like that.
We all had
How's your
it.
experience been so far? I mean, considering that I just thought that everything would be like not as great as quality, but everything seems to be like similar brands that I see everywhere else, and it's definitely a lot more affordable. So it's been quite a good surprise for me, honestly.
Let's leave that light on you. Yep, I'm watching a big car now.
No,
TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come to the biz as it now seems that no puncher brawl from December 2024 might get somebody possibly in some deep trouble after all. As y'all seen right there in the beginning, Alex Alonso, owner of Street TV, formerly known as Street Games, but he had changed the name and things. He broke the news on his timeline yesterday saying that the police in California was now pressing charges and prosecuting this stuff right here. And he put up in the caption, the no-jumper beating is officially being prosecuted in Pasadena court, and the first defendant charged is Alfred Walker, then member of IBM Integrity Before Money with Termaine Williams, fake loose cannon. Do you think the Pasadena will make more arrests in the no-jumper beat? Nah. One thing about Alex Alonso, I've been tapped into him for a while. He'll go into the courthouse, follow the court dates, get the transcripts, read everything up, and he said he's going to go to his YouTube channel as well and report this on TV with more details. I haven't seen it yet. I don't talk to you yet for sure. He said more details are coming. So I have a link in the description where y'all go watch that and on his Instagram page. But with this right here, if y'all don't remember what it went down, that's like right before the new year. That's why the times kind of seem off because it was 24th, but actually in December. We saw the videos all over Twitter, all over the internet. They was really dogging them dudes out, beating them. One of them getting pistol whipped, then getting stripped naked out there. Seeing the photos of the guy after that coming out the hospital and stuff. And I was like, man, that's bad. A lot of people was like, bro, that ain't right at all. Now, all of this happened at the No Puncher headquarters. Other people was there. Wack was there. He wasn't fighting nobody or nothing like that. But he was there. People even thought it was him at first. And they talked about all this on camera, different episodes where, hey, they came in the building. Adam had said he seen them walking in the building. Of course, the cameras was there at the building as well. But this is going to possibly lead to some type of investigation with this situation right here. Now, if you just keep it 100. Now, it did come out last year that Adam was sued in this situation right here as well, as they said that they didn't get the actual lawsuit, but it broke the news after TMZ. Ow! It looks like Adam 22 is in hot water thanks to an alleged altercation that took place outside of the No Jumper headquarters back in December. According to TMZ, he's being sued by a man named Jamel Reed. Reed alleges that he was violently assaulted by employees, guests, and other affiliates of the Internet Personalities Company. Allegedly, Reed was left with a broken nose and bruising around his eyes, along with some empty medical bills. His father also alleges that he was deprived of personal property, cash, and valuables in excess of $10,000. Reed accused Adam 22 of knowing about alleged complaints and police activity that indicated the property was unsafe and a failure to supervise it properly. A source close to the podcaster reportedly says he wasn't involved in the alleged altercation. A rep for him claims that they haven't seen the lawsuit. We have received no complaint, so we have no comment. They told the outlet, we can't comment on a suit that we haven't seen. Now, with all that going down, the lawsuit is one thing, but the state picking up the case, that's going to really have something going on. People going to be asking questions. They're going to be requesting footage. And they're going to be wanting to talk to some people about it. And that'll be another news cycle out. The No Puncher headquarters. No Puncher 22. It's like one of these things. And then, you know, he had said back in that time in December.
Dios, don't ask again.
Man, if you do that, you ain't
Don't ask again, okay?
I can't let you come up here. You're going to be suspended, expelled, or whatever. And the guy loose cannon was back on there that
What's your charger on for your
later. And that just happened to be the last time on there because right after that episode is when a big family night came down with Big U, Brick Baby. They was on that show together, and part of that podcast, the feds was watching in. So it's just a whole bunch of intertwining stuff going on with these things. And I'm gonna just keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all, bro. The feds
Yo, just charge it. God damn.
everything on the internet, period. Just not even if it's an investigation. A lot of them be fans of this stuff. They fans of rap music. They normal people. So they might just click something because it's interesting and something they might not even be a fan of. That's one thing in itself. But you got to know, they look. Then on top of the fact, if you is in a jurisdiction and you going on there doing stuff, having fights, having brawls, you think they gonna come in? They not coming eventually when it's some gang activity, people getting pistol whipped, dogged out in Cali. They gonna say what you doing with a gun first and foremost. Then you beat somebody up. Then we see all the other gang activity going on at the No Puncher Studios. What is going on? Is this some place where y'all can come up here and do these type of things? So we'll see what happens with it. I'm like, yeah, man. Boys gotta stay out the way and stay on their pivot. Don't punch the 22. He gonna do what a white boy do. Hey, man, they ain't got nothing to do with me. Which technically, it don't. He didn't set this up. He wasn't here to co-sign this. He know this stuff can get real bad for him as well. But when you create that type of platform, you do allow because you welcome that type of behavior here. You don't shut it down. You don't run a strict format. You don't run a strict protocol or a strict platform. So people come up there with the, man, I can gang bang, I can be disrespectful, we can run, we can punch, we can do all this, we gonna diss these dudes, diss them dudes, they diss me, I diss you, and it's always gonna lead to these type of outcomes now to where they audience is expecting that. So this is exactly what he gotta keep going in his mind because he don't want to go through the process and say, you know what, let me get away from all this nonsense, these capital C's, controversy, chaos, confusion, and conflict and conversation to be a part of the conversation, to be a part of the algorithm and rotation. I messed up, but you know we had to crash out to the situation.
Need a hand with something?
I'm just tell y'all, stay on your
I'll
pivot
take that for
and
you.
not crash out for this internet, bro. Because ain't nothing worth the time you possibly going to the cell. We'll say innocent until proven guilty in the court of law for the other guy, because I don't know what he exactly had going on, if that was really him, but we shall see. I can't convict nobody from the cell phone, but the video, that's very bad. Dead wrong. Stay on your pivot. More coming. Tap into the Earth Politics TV, Patreon on the website and the app. Got some stuff on there. Drop. Get back with us. We got it locked in for shit show.
I would recommend University of St. Augustine to any friends that I have. I get the same courses at home, as well as coming to campus for residencies, and then you get to go and learn and practice your skills.
What was that? I feel like you see you didn't watch this together. Damn it, Ross.
For you, Captain.
That shit. That makes us different, ladies and gentlemen. That cutthroat sellout mentality that they have, then they still got it now. That's what makes us different ethnically. We've never done that better. They've never had a network of us working with these folks to undermine other people within the community. We've never done that on a large scale. They can get one or two Sambos here and there, not a whole. The real indigenous. I'm on the real indigenous. Hey, y'all, man, what's going on with you? How you doing, brother? How you doing, sir? All right. I just want to know. I was doing two questions for you, real quick, man. Yes. I know you saying that ain't nobody, nobody's bigger than the program, and you know everybody's can check if they got something wrong with their lineage or something going on with the way that they view that everybody African descent. You know what I mean? That everybody's not African descent, bro. Like that's what I'm just saying. Most of us descendants that were here in the school, man. It's like sometimes that you say that everybody's from Africa, and I just want to make sure that you understand that people were here, that's from the soil. And everybody I know that's a white scientist saying, but I just want to make sure that you understand that, though. Okay. All right. What native tribe are your family connected to?
We Choctaw. We find out the Indians, man. We real to the
How's
source of
something
the
for you?
city, man. Louisville up there, yeah, right in the middle. 200 acres.
There you
We
go.
got graves and older than majority of the countries in Africa.
Right. Right. So listen, I'm more foundational, man. You know, it's not rocket science. My people were here at the beginning of this country, at the building of the United States. That's all that matters to me. If they were classified as black, my people were
you need
classified
something?
as Negro, mulatto,
Glad to be a part of the
black
team.
at the beginning of this country. All right? That's all I focus on. Now, there's some indigenous
All
stuff
is well,
there. There's
Captain,
some
all
African
things considered.
genealogy there with me.
Everything looks good.
So I just don't ignore that. Now, if there's no traces of any African DNA with your family, I don't have an argument with it. That's fine.
Ask one question. Have you found a slave ship in your genealogy, though?
No, I haven't. I have not. I have not. I've found more indigenous and European before I found any actual trace to Africa on my DNA. Not my DNA, but in my lineage. Now, when I do the 23andMe, they put you West Africa, Middle Africa, Asia, Europe. They're going to do some genetic trace DNA that goes back thousands of years. That's what.
Hey there.
So when I say
Oh, well, since you
everybody came
asked
from Africa
nicely.
at one point, you do anybody's DNA, it's going to go to Africa, Europe, and damn Asia. But that doesn't matter. My lineage goes to the beginning of this country. And I ain't got no immigrants in the family. That's the bottom line.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, because we don't do the spit kit, man. We don't do the blood test. We don't do the spit kit. We do genealogy, man. Paperwork. And we do all the paperwork from all our lineage all the way back, man. We don't do no spit kit, no blood test, none of that. That's the white tea. That's the white tea talking point. That's what they try to get us on to say, hey, man, we're removing y'all from this land. We taking the land from y'all from Africa. Get over there.
Have a good one.
Get over there, whatever. You know what I mean? So we want to make sure that we're from here. They're not from here. Yeah,
Always a pleasure, Captain.
From here. Right. So, or the natives, they're not from here. They're from Siberia. So that's all it is.
There it is. My man. There you go.
Hello,
I
Captain.
don't disagree with that. Because there were black indigenous people here before the Siberians. Yeah, I agree. There were black indigenous people here before the Siberians. Now, again, the slave trade did happen. It did happen. They brought some people over from Africa and they mixed everybody together. But again, I'm foundational.
Why is that purple out?
Yeah, so we're not in disagreement. Okay. All right. Come on, man, you got cool content. Let me see who you got. Oh yeah, Future. What's up, Future Gospel? Hop on.
Doing? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. How are you?
Sleepy.
I'm doing great.
You're getting
I just
tired.
want to say I used to be one of the biggest FBA haters. I used to be super Pan African and all that shit. But
I must confess,
what changed
the
me
hum
really
of a
was the
grab.
fact that
Hey,
trying to
good
say
to
that
see
we
you.
are Africans
I'll carry
and
anything you
they
need.
And that's the one?
that really triggered me
Why would you
because
block that
everything
for,
on our
dude?
lineage is under black.
Let me see.
Black entertainment
Why would you
television,
just wear it?
that be in HBCU,
Give me
so
the
many
thing,
things are listed
baby.
under black. And they're trying to say that's them now, and we are the African Americans. That makes no sense. How are we now the African Americans?
Now where's your family? Now where's your family from?
My family's from the Delta. I live up north, but my family's from the Delta, Mississippi.
Okay. Now why were you hating on the lineage? Why were you hating?
No, I wasn't hating on the lineage. That's my lineage. But I'm talking about what I was told. You gotta understand. Most of us, younger people, we only see what we see on Twitter. Pan Africans, they dominate Twitter, so they say, "Oh, FBA hates Africans. They think we Indians. We not this and that."
What is it?
What? But because I understand I'm in the DC area.
I wanted to
all
thank
my
you
friends are Africans.
for giving me the chance to work with you.
Misunderstanding and misinformation.
Oh, really?
So
I know we met under
Right here.
unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Leave it there.
What movie you want to watch tonight?
I don't know. You don't put the projector.
Where?
That's not an either or.
I'm not doing any of
An
that.
African ideology.
But if we have one up here, it's going back. Where?
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Mateo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation? I cannot tell if that is a compliment or an attempt to avoid the question. I will assume the former. I have a very different background from them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am... I know. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite. That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but I know this seems trivial. Perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been by a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense? Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contribution.
Yeah, I'm a graffiti writer, old school from New York. That's my graffiti name when I was younger. Risk one, okay. So kind of
Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me.
Make an accent.
Did you need something?
I get that all the time. I'm from New
I
York.
have never
been in the
been.
South for 20-something years. Yeah. Oh, you've been living in the South for 20 years? Move. Sir, yes, sir. Now, your family, is your family, okay. Your family's from the Caribbean, right? No, my family's from North Carolina, born and raised in North Carolina. Really?
Try again. You have to try again.
Okay. Born and raised, yeah, but I get that a lot. I get that a lot. So you don't. So Ribs, you don't have no immigrants. You have any immigrants in your family?
Everything's 5 by 5, Captain. Ready for action,
all my
Captain.
lifetime, New York, growing up, I hung around a lot of Jamaicans.
I hope your ship smells so much better than Dad's.
Sure.
Like,
Did you grow up in the Bronx or Brooklyn? I'm from Staten Island. Staten Island.
All systems looking good, boss.
What was the issue you had about the hip-hop conversation? What was that? Not an issue. It's not really an issue. Like, I respect,
All is well,
respect
Captain.
your movement and everything.
Aye, Captain.
I love
Good to see.
that you're doing. But and coming up with the culture of hip-hop since the age of 13, 14 years old, and actually being a Zulu Nation member at that age, I respect my pioneers and elders from the Bronx that really started it from the beginning. And I'm friends with Anthony G. Horn, otherwise known as Charlie Rock, was the original.
Everything looks good at my station, Captain.
Back in 70, right? And he posted something saying, he made a statement that you made, a statement saying that
I'm not sure if y'all guys were going back and forth about the inclusion of Puerto Ricans in the origin of hip hop culture, but what I'm saying is that as a grown man, we should always know to play our position and respect the elders, because when he was doing his thing, if I'm not correct or mistaken, you were born in 1974, right?
Around that time, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so you were born at that time when he was doing his thing. So what I'm saying, there's nothing to debate with the brother when you were just born. And plus, you're not from New York. That's the point.
But Charlie Rock was saying the same thing I was saying. Do you understand that?
As far as the inclusion of Puerto Ricans into
He was the one who said they weren't
said
there.
that you call him a liar.
He's in my movie.
Yes, what did I grab? You've been so speaking so time.
Exactly. I'm not sure. I'm thinking Charlie Rock was saying that.
Liftoff complete. Let's go.
Oh.
Thrusters firing. Orbital pattern locked down.
Is in my movie saying it with his own mouth that Puerto Ricans were not around, they came later. He was the one going in on Puerto Ricans and them not being there in the early stages. He said that.
That's different.
Do you understand that?
Oh, okay, but
what did I say? I agree with him.
Nothing there.
I didn't say he was a liar. I agree with him.
Nah, his post verbatim said that he was capping.
I don't know what that means. Capping as far as what?
Capping is lying. That's New York.
Okay, lying about what? Lying about, you're not saying what? Okay, his post said I was lying about what? I don't know what you're talking about.
What did he hit you with?
If I could, I would. But
Dute, come sit over here.
Keep it real. I mean, he's well known in the Bronx, well known in New York. And like I said, I just based upon the fact that you should be careful about stating about something that never went in New York. And you were born in 1974.
Okay,
you were born in 1974.
He said it.
Okay.
Come sit down. Grab the blanket and go sit down.
Very unclear about something. He said all of this stuff. I don't know what all that stuff is. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I didn't put the words in his mouth. I didn't debunk him or nothing. I agree with everything Charlie Rock told me in my movie.
This environment seems hospitable enough to support life.
I don't know what all this. I don't know what all this capping is about. Charlie Rock was the one who said Puerto Ricans were not around. He said Puerto Ricans were making fun of them. He thought they were clowning them when they were breakdancing. He said they came back. They came in the 80s. They weren't in the early stages. This is him saying this. So,
yeah, like I said, man, I made a comment, and I did comment. I researched you, and I saw you were born in 1974. And I went back in the comment. I said, "Yo, this brother's born in 1974."
Yeah, sir.
I was born in '69.
Okay, you're getting into non sequiturs.
And I'm still a young buck in the Zulu Nation, you know?
You keep getting into non sequiturs, sir. You keep getting into non sequiturs. You're just throwing crap at the wall now because you're saying stuff that doesn't make sense.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we need to go in circles, but, you got your side and you got his side, and I was a witness to what he said, so I'm not going to go back and forth with you, man. It's really just not conductive for either you and I. But I just thought I'd bring.
There is no you and I. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I have no idea what you're talking about. I literally don't have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. You got to save face with your people. I understand that. Yeah,
save face?
I understand, but you got to keep saving face with your people. Okay.
You haven't said anything that made sense,
I get it.
Sir.
Okay. All right, my bro. All right.
Sir, you haven't said anything that made sense.
What's up? I'm Bobo Chang, and today we're going to try to convince some people to shop at Grocery Outlet for the first time. Let's go. Hi, how you doing? Good, Bobo. Tyler, we can hook you up with your whole week's worth of groceries at Grocery Outlet on us. What do you think? I mean, why not? Let's do it. Wow. What do you think would help change your mind about switching grocery stores?
Overall, just finding the same products but for cheaper. It's a piece of key here. I usually use this. This looks like it's a lot better price, so I'm gonna go for that. And that's a lot of chicken too for $9.
Let's see how much you saved here. We got a total of $173.
Wow, that's crazy. I would have never expected that coming to grocery outlet today. They'll definitely be coming back.
Oh my God, bruh.
Oh, yeah. Are you here, sir? Yeah, you just saying stuff, sir. Nothing you said has made a lick of sense, sir. And you didn't grow up in the Bronx? No. You ain't from the Bronx? Yeah.
I will put it where I want to put it. Or
So you're not an expert? Oh, good Lord. Charlie Rock said what we're saying. He was the one saying that the Puerto Ricans weren't there. He said that out of his mouth several times.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, when you're saying stuff in bad faith and you're saying things that are untrue, I don't believe you're from no damn North Carolina now. You sound like a big old swole tether. Yeah, I don't believe you from North Carolina. Now, if you're dishonest about one thing, you're going to be dishonest about everything else. Dude, I agree with everything Charlie Rock said. I don't disagree with Charlie Rock. Charlie Rock, he has several videos telling the truth about who was there. He was one of the main people saying that the Puerto Ricans were not there early on, contributing to the early stages of hip hop. Now, I don't know if he didn't backpedal. That's on him. Some people might. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this dude just wanted to talk. This is a big old lonely punk. He just wanted somebody to talk to, just be saying shit. He swole off all that babbing. And here just lying, saying shit. What the hell are you talking about? Man, he's in here just spewing gibberish. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You just saying shit. I know you want the same face. You just trying to do it, but you just saying shit, nigga. Wearing a damn musty G-Unit t-shirt. The hell? Ain't making a lick of sense. Yeah, being messy in here, gossiping. Oh, big old swole sassy punk in here gossiping. What kind of shit is that? That's tether energy. Them tethers are big gossipers. Well, I heard, I'm from Staten Island. Clock that T. The hell? Man, get out of here. Man. All right. Let me see who else we got. We got a lot of people in here. Let me see. Let's get Cowboy in here. Cowboy. What's up, Mr. Cowboy? Mr. Cowboy, hop on in. All right, it's taking him a minute for his thing to load up. Let's get Golden. No. Let me get. I'm gonna try to get some new faces in here. Let's get FBA Robin. I'm gonna try to get a whole bunch of new faces. FBA Robin them.
Yes. Hey,
Hey, beloved, how are you?
I'm doing great, Tyreek. How are you?
I'm good. Now, where you calling
Well,
from?
I'm doing great now that I'm talking to you.
Yes, ma'am. Where you calling from?
Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Well, shout out to Fort Lauderdale.
Home of the Tethers.
Oh,
I have something
it's
for you,
beautiful
Captain.
down there in Fort Lauderdale, though.
Engines running. Let's do this.
My dad left my mom at 2 years old.
And just like that, we're in space.
I just went let you know that I support you, and I think everything you're saying is right on. You know, about the Democrat shields, them protecting tethers and tethers going in and not looking out for FBAs, just looking out for themselves, not going back to their countries, not building their countries, them being very divisive. It's all true. I'm married to a Puerto Rican tether, half Puerto Rican, half FBA.
Oh, man. How does this Puerto Rican
I'm sure the Jamaican Fuela didn't show you love, man.
Oh, is that 9? GS9?
Yeah.
Hold on, I get you in a second, GS. I get you. But go ahead, FBA Robin.
Yeah, it's hard because, you know, when you are half FBA and also half tether, I noticed that those people, they are used a lot
Cycling down from jump.
So simple.
We're locked in and landing.
Davis Toyota is lowering them. Lease a new 2026 Toyota Tacoma SR5 four-wheel drive truck for only $249 per month. Or drive a new 2026 Toyota Corolla LE for just $169 per month. No credit, bad credit, zero down, no problem. At Hanley's Davis Toyota, we can help. We accept matricula and ITIN numbers too. Hanley's Davis Toyota, just off I-80 at the Mace Boulevard exit on Childs Road in Davis.
Influx Bootcamp includes 50 next-gen case studies with expert video walkthroughs, 1,200 stand-alone questions that students say look more like the real NCLEX than any other question bank out there, a next-gen strategy video course that helps teach you how to think like a nurse, and 4 full-length readiness tests that help predict whether you have a low, borderline, high, or very high chance of passing the NCLEX, and tells you which subject areas you need to review the most. We recommend, though, that you start with our study schedule. We have 1, 2, and 3
What's up, man?
Okay.
Hello? What's up, man? Yeah, I was investing this one's right along. Okay. Now, before you ask the questions, where are you from? I hear an accent. Where are you from, sir?
Well, I'm Liberian, but I live in Belgium.
You live in Belgium. Okay, there you go. How long have you been in Belgium, sir?
I was born here.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right, so what questions did you have, sir?
So, I just want to make sure you know, like, how the first time that I've listened to you.
Yes.
In what context it was.
Okay.
So, like, for me, personally, the first time that I listened to you was in a negative way.
Want to check out the food I'm selling?
Yes.
I bet you're hungry after coming all this way. Thanks for the
I
chat.
think it was on X. I think
I hope you'll think about buying something from our shop.
And was basically.
I'm glad someone came along.
A bit crazy about that.
We could really use your
What did I
help.
say?
Our outpost has been under constant threat.
Showing us in a very bad light about like bush meat or.
If we can, like, well, another pirate.
You don't get views like this in the big city.
because you have a lot of people who are not educated coming here to try to get a good deal, try to show why I am.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Just got people know to read. People want to get put with me. I've been around for a long time. You understand? And when it comes to God, wrong time. Like wrong up to so they know.
Always looking for the next spark.
It has more.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
What I'm saying. I don't do anything. That's why I'm in context of what it is.
You got no claim here. Hope you have a good reason for walking in here, or you're not walking out. That's a promise. Yeah, I think this will get us spied. Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
I can't believe she sucker punched me like that. All for a bet. Always looking for the next mark. Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Does the UC really think this them together?
news from the rest of the Seto systems. Actually, never mind.
How did it go? Is it safe now? Thanks for coming through for... Here. This is... I came here with my family when I was a kid.
Do you need me somewhere?
I picked something up for you.
Hope you've enjoyed your stay here. Get the hell out.
Slipping into orbit, Captain. Landing now, Captain.
This might be an excellent spot for an outpost.
found something for you. Takeoff initiated, Captain. Orbital course locked in, Captain. Well, that was a hell of a ride.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And complete. Enjoy your...
I haven't spent much time in New Atlantis since the end of the war.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere. There were so many facilities abandoned after the Colony War, the pirates used them as forward operating bases all over the southern system.
Nice hat. Unregistered armor. What? No known manufacturer. Well, whoever made that, tell them to get a license from Mass next time.
If it isn't my favorite part-time security officer. I like the initiative, Captain, but I've got no work for you. See you later.
A visitor? I have all the company I need. He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions. The great serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less. The knowledge of the great serpent sweeps away all concern. There is only his inevitable return, and those he will spare. Nothing else. You wish to speak of the Keeper's Pilgrim, do you not? I will tell you of him, and then you will leave. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the great serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the great serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the great serpent casts to deceive the faithless. Then we are done. Leave me. We have nothing more to discuss. The great serpent called me to fight the unbelievers in the United Colonies. But I was ambushed, and my ship disabled. Now, I am here. No, I have told you what I will. Everything else is between me and the great serpent.
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for.
Found something for you.
Welcome to the House of Enlightenment. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not. Sorry. Can I help you? Did Keeper Aquilus send you? Oh boy. Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of do that. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Mess with me and I'll serve you. Scared, aren't ya?
The latest Interceptor movie also set records of production costs and